Hi, this is So for Dolls, and I'm real excited to share now Ivy's room and Julie's room. I've had a lot of fun making these, and so here's Ivy's room. I'm going to start on the right side. Let me see. On her dresser, she has it's a piggy bank frog. She's got a gumball machine, a little this doll, beaded doll. A friend of my work gave it to me, and she has a little Hello Kitty bell. That is actually a bell that I had as a child that I brought in. She's got the Hillbillies television and this wall hanging on the right I found in a box of stuff that was mine from when I was a little girl. So I was excited to put that up on the wall for her. You can't see it too well. And the next wall hanging is like a velvet poster that I colored that I did one summer. She has string art in the corner. My son did that for me for the dollhouse. And the next little, let me put, excuse me, get the stand back down. On the next, let me see if I can bring it up a little bit. No. In the corner, she has a yellow beanbag chair I made, a little Minnie Mouse stuffed animal, a little book, and the little stained glass butterfly I need to have my husband hang up on the wall. And there's some pictures of Julie and Ivy. And she has part of that accessory set for Julie. She's got the tape recorder. She's got a cute little lava lamp. Let me see if you can get in there better. So she's got a lava lamp. She's got another piggy bank of the cat and some crayons and some coloring. On the wall, she has her name painted, Ivy. When I was a little girl, my brother, I, and my cousins all had our names on the wall just like that painted. The little picture in the corner is actually a birthday card that I received as a little girl I found in the box, and I thought that was perfect because it's from the 70s. The Holly Hobby was my doll when I was a little girl. I found this bedding, the fabric for the bedding recently in a big bag that my mom gave me, a fabric from the 70s. She was going to make me something and never did, so I made this bedding for Ivy. I think it's perfect. This little clipboard was again one of my things from when I was a little girl. I kept it with Hello Kitty. I crocheted the little blanket to match. She has this little photo album that was mine when I was a little girl. And inside is a picture of my cousin and I when we were younger. My cousin's on the left, I'm on the right. And that's a dress my mom made me from when I was in the 70s. In the back, oh, I forgot, this is a little ornament hallmark, but I had one of those growing up. There's a little King Tut thing from the King Tut when he came through. That was something big from the 70s. It's a little magnet that fits perfectly. And then over there is a little bit more decoration. So there is Ivy's room. And it's in yellow and orange. My bedroom growing up had a lot of yellow and orange, and I actually hated it growing up. But looking back, now I can appreciate it. And of course, her little purse that came with her. Oh, and I did make the bed from an American Girl box. If anybody wants a tutorial on how I did that, I can show you how I made the bed. But that was for Ivy. I made the bed. And here is an overview of her room. And now I'd like to show you Julie's room. Before I move on to Julie's room, I forgot to mention that I did paint the dresser. That's one of those little paint, the wooden, you can buy them at Michael's and they're unpainted and you can paint them. That's one of the little wooden dressers and they're really nice and they turn out pretty good and it wasn't that expensive. I think it might have been $5 and the paint was less than $1. So I forgot to mention I did paint that to go with it. So now I'll get to showing you the next room. So here's Julie's room, and I'll try to go into more detail on what she has. On the left wall, she has like a little stained glass flowers, and then another velvet poster that I colored in one summer. I had a lot of fun making Julie's stuff. And there's more stationery that I had from the 70s with that little girl in the corner. And of course, she has her name on the wall, and that happens to be the same color that my name was on the wall when I was growing up. And that summer that I had fun, I made this bed. And that's what started Julie's room. Is the first day of summer vacation. I made the bed and it was a lot of fun. I'm going to move this over a little bit. So on the bed there's like the traditional smiley face, a flower, a little peace pillow, and she has a blanket at the foot of her bed. And I did the rug art in the corner, or on the back wall. She has her recording stuff, a little Princess Leia doll. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's a little figurine. My grandpa was a roofer, and he used to find all sorts of toys up on top of the roof. And I love Star Wars toys, but being a girl, I never asked for any. So I was thrilled to get Princess Leia, and I was always encouraging my brother to get more of the Star Wars toys. I probably should have just collected them for myself. And there's the Jiffy popcorn. And when we went to San Francisco a couple of years ago, I got her the little tiny cable car. And there's another beanbag chair that I made. And she also has the San Francisco little bag that she has on the foot of her bed. And let me take another tour of her room. There's the little game, I can't remember what is, whoops, the Woolly Willy. So there's that. And in the corner in the back, she's got some pictures on the wall and more little things that I colored and put up. And then she has a whole bunch of games. This is her game cabinet. And let's see what there is. So I'm sure you can recognize Mr. Potato Head and all that fun stuff. And this is actually, I got this from my cousin. They were little dolls that came, and I remember they were older cousins than me, so they had a lot more toys from the 70s. But I did take this one time. They gave it to me when I was little, and it's the only one I had, and they're like little jewelry. It was, you could wear it, and your little doll went inside. Whoops. And she's got Twister, Monopoly, the Barbie game, Clue, Life, Ouija board, Operation, Perfection, a couple of books, Morton Hears a Who, The Cat in the Hat, Don't Break the Ice, some Tinker Toys. And here's from the King Tut. She collected all the postcards for when King Tut came through. And she's got her little foot little rug. And there's one more thing that I usually keep in her dollhouse or her room, but I forgot it, and let me go put it back in because I have to keep it away from my cats. Oh, it's just on the top floor of the house. She also has her Farrah Fawcett doll, which was actually my doll when I was a little girl. So she does have that. And in this little container in the corner, this is a little box that I colored in one summer that I did all of her stuff. She has her little button collection with like a piece, a happy smiley face American flag, I love USA. There are like a couple of more buttons that are just perfect her size. And so that is her room. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions on anything, please comment below, and I'd love to hear what everybody thinks. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.